tidy as I can make it, Mom.
If you knew how hard it was to track her down.
Really, Mom? Fancy that. Court, they get through nannies for a flippin' pastime. Now when one returns, they make this fearful fuss. Never liked her much when she was here the last time.
Please make life easier for the both of us.
Mrs. Brill, it is her, isn't it? Well, I don't know who else. Why is it such a secret? Do you think that she'd return to get things back the way they were?
The note says to read it again.
I just know it must be her.
Oh my goodness, she'll be here at any moment. Now, where is George? George, dear, you're going to be surprised.
Alfred, you know I hate surprises at the best of times.
Not this one. Oh, George, I do believe you're going to be proud of me for once. Precision and order, it's perfectly true. Can really make a difference. I found her for you. Clear thinking, sound judgment. I know every day a home you can be proud of in Cherry Tree Lane. Hurry up, everybody, into the hall. I want to find everything spit, spot, spick, and span. Our sense of excitement is hard to contain. Order is returning. Wonders returning. Someone is returning to Cherry Tree Lane. Good morning. The Holy Tower. Miss Andrews, it's so lovely to meet you at last. I do hope you've had a good journey.
It was thoroughly unpleasant. I never enjoyed traveling. You must be poor George's wife. Your flower beds are disgracefully untidy. Take my nice and plant evergreens. Or better still, have nothing at all. Just a plain cement courtyard.
But dear Miss Andrews, I am so full of flowers.
Then you are a very silly woman. Where did George go?
He had an urgent appointment.
For which no doubt he was late as usual. It's not much of a house, is it?
We like it.
Well, then it doesn't take a lot to please you. Look at the dust there and there.
No. Well, we are rather short-staffed at the moment.
Hasn't anyone ever cleaned that?
Now, just a minute.
You must be the children. Pity. I don't suppose you know who I am.
Yes, we do. Yeah, the Holy Tower.
Impudent boy. You're Jane, I suppose? Why aren't you wearing stockings?
I just like them.
Touch what matters. I see there isn't a minute to lose. These children have been spoiled. I arrived here just in time. By chance I brought the punishment that best befits the crime. Brimstone, intrigal, and cod liver oil, liberal doses of each. These are the treats from which children recoil, the lessons I'm going to teach. Just follow my model and don't mollycoddle, it's merely the irksome to earth. So seek satisfaction from punitive action. Brimstone and treacle will work.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm disappointed. Truly I am. I really thought it was going to be, with the umbrella.
Hey, what are we going to do?
The only thing we can do, run away.
It just so happens I'm asleep tonight. What's the matter? What is that for you?
The nastiest nanny in the world.
The nastiest nanny in the world, eh? Well, you two should know. You've been through enough of them. Is she really all that bad?
She looks like something that'll eat you.
Miss Andrews' daddy's nanny, which explains a lot. Poor daddy, ever since he started working on him, doesn't sit around and mope. Mary Poppins used to say he needed our help, but now it's too late.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Why don't we start things off with a little of a show? Good for good luck.
Why would shaking hands with you bring us luck?
Hasn't anyone ever told you it's lucky to shake a soup's hand?
But what do you do when you need some luck?
Well, I shake hands with myself. Now, what do we have here?
I've always wanted to fly the roof, Daddy.
Of course you have, but you need to know how it's done. Get some training in, and you'll make him the proudest father in the country.
Do you really think so? You're not just saying that.
Oh, did I say country? I meant the whole blooming empire, more like. With Poppins wallpaper and strings, you can carve your own set of wings. With your feet on the ground, you are good and fly with your fist holding tight to the string of your kite. Oh, let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite.
Try again.
Try again.
What's this? What's this? We don't sound litter here.
It's not litter, it's a kite.
Oh, kite, is it? My word, it is. Why, I've heard a kite since I was a boy. Well, wind her up, give her a run, and away she'll go.
I want to do it.
But let me help, won't you? Seeing as though I haven't flown a kite since I was a boy.
Oh, all right.
When you send it flying up there, all at once you're lighter than air. You can dance on the breeze over houses and trees with your fist holding tight to the string of your kite. Oh, let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere.
may I ask?
We had to run away.
How naughty!
Miss Axel's come and Daddy's ruined and it's all about because we didn't listen to
Oh, my eye, your life's a tragedy. Now let's go home. And don't dawdle.
But she's there. She's arrived this morning. A surprise for Daddy.
Really? Well, maybe I'll be a surprise for her. That was a lovely greeting, Bert.
I meant it, Mary. You are a sight for sore eyes.
All the time for sore eyes, Mary Poppins. Welcome back.
See, I told you they were good kids.
And I told you they were worth bothering with.
Now see here. It's against regulations to be coming down from here like that. And where from, I'd like to know where from.
If I were a park keeper, I should straighten my cap and button my coat. Come along, children.
Are you going to shake Bert's hand?
No,
Why not? We help.
I don't need any luck, thank you.
Illusions may shatter, but memories stay. The things that really matter, I lost on the way. The sovereign, the master, and long may he reign. The fame is good for nothing. Cherry Tree Lane.
But this time they're not being naughty. I'm afraid I made them unhappy. I'm afraid I made everyone unhappy.
Listen up, don't worry.
George, dear, I know it hurts your pride, dear, but you can't just run and hide, dear. Why can't you see that I'm here and I am on your side? Whenever you spoke of Miss Andrew, you showered the woman with praise. But now that I met, there's Andrew. There are one or two things I rephrase. To think you were raised by that monster and carry that burden through life. If only you had seen that you could share it with your wife. Being Mrs. Banks, it's easy to forget the way I felt that summer's day, the day that we first met. Being Mrs. Banks, being kissed by you, a man of dreams who made me feel that wishes could come true. And now, although you're lost, it's time that we close ranks. I'll fight for the man who needs freeing, the real you who no one is seeing, and you'll find a way of just being.
might have known. Did she? Well, frankly, that's not a surprise. Locked in this cage and not free in the skies for 2 years. How shameful! Yes, of course, that's a field I know well. And now we're no longer, your wings will grow stronger. Once you are free from this cell.
What kind of bird is it?
A lark. You are seeing a lark in the cage for the first time and the last. My pleasure. Oh, don't mention it.
I'm going downstairs to fetch Caruso my lark. You stay there and clean the grates again. So, you decided to come crawling back, have you? Well, I think we know what's needed now. Brimstone and treacle, my favorite liquor. That will make runaways stop. Impudent children respond so much quicker, forced to drink every last drop.
Is this what you're looking for?
Who are you?
I'm Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins? But you left without notice.
And I've come back without notice.
I see. And what do you expect me to do?
Ha!
Ha! You insolent young person! How dare you speak to me in this way? Silly little girl with your newfangled methods. I bring up children so they know their place. Set in tradition, I govern my charges.
Mishandled charges blow up in your face.
I brought up their father.
But I don't doubt you must be so proud of the way he turned out.
A shining example, a pillar
Of course, they all have their problems, but him more than most.
Caruso! Where is my lark? Caruso! You let my little lark out of its cage. Now you will bear the full brunt of my rage. Brimstone and treacle for you. Brimstone and treacle.
Just a spoonful of sugar.
Brimstone and treacle.
Just a spoonful of sugar.
Brimstone and treacle.
Just a spoonful of sugar. I recognize fully that you are a bully who feels cruel deeds as a boy. Well, now here's the catch because you bet your life. Brimstone and treacle. Brimstone and treacle.
Mary Poppins, wherever did you come from?
He came, Michael.
Michael? Jane? Is that you? Oh, my heaven! But you're very naughty for running off like that and she's never said anything! Everyone's supposed to see you! Where's Miss Andrews?
She's gone.
Gone? But why?
She didn't give a reason, Mom.
How peculiar. So, Mary Poppins, if you're back, are you going to stay?
I'll stay for as long as necessary, Mom.
Because the last time you were here, you left without a word of notice. How do I know you won't do it again?
You don't.
Oh. Excuse me, Mom. Constable, I'm so sorry I bothered you, but it's quite alright. They're back. What?
Found this one wandering in the park.
George.
Where is she?
Miss Andrews? She left.
Left.
But how? Jane, would you like to explain? You might have thought we were rude.
Rude? Miss Andrew? Well, I can't forgive it, but I'll try to forget it. In fact, I'd have given you a sixpence if I had one.
George, you haven't noticed? Mary Poppins is back.
Is she? Might I have a word? Things have not gone well since you left us, and
Although my wishes, sir, if you don't mind, I won't take any just now. I shall prefer to let them approve.
but Mary Poppins, if only you knew how many payments are accruing as kids.
It's all settled then?
Yes, now I must get started. Jane, Michael, Spitspot. Are the drains playing off, or is Mrs. still cooking?
Come along, darling. You made a wrong decision, but how bad is that? After so many years of good service, what's the worst that can happen?
Winifred, if I'm to be dismissed by the bank, we'll be destitute. The servants will leave, the house will be repossessed, and we'll be sitting on the frosty campsite with the children.
We'll still have what really matters. The children. And each other.
And where else should a chimney sweep be? A chimney swept, a secret kept, up here above the gables. Another world to be unfurled, eight ancient myths and fables. A chimney swept, a golden flag, against the twilight sky. But never fear, there's a appear, perhaps you'll find out why.
What do I look like? That's better. The world is not the big, is it? And what does that tell you?
That we're awfully small and unimportant.
Oh, speak for yourself.
Not us so much. But our troubles. They seem so big down in the nursery. nicely, but up here...
Oh, it's more like it. Troubles are never so bad when you look at them from a little higher up. And always remember there's plenty folk ready to help you should you need them.
Who?
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chubby. Now guardian angels you don't often see. They're not high floating, no grand nor aloof. No, they're covered in sword and they're on your roll.
Chim chimney, chim chim, chubby.
See? It's true.
explain?
First of all, I'd like to make one thing clear.
Yes?
I never explain anything. Come on,
It's happened. The chairman wants to see me at the close of business tonight.
Tonight? Well, I'm going to come with you and jolly well give your chairman a piece of my mind.
I'm afraid that will only make matters worse. We might as well face it. In just a few hours, I will join the ranks to be unemployed.
Oh, George, are you quite sure?
Quite sure, so we'd better make some plans. In fact, I'm afraid the time has come.
Do you mean your mother's vase? Won't you miss it terribly?
It needs must, my dear. We always said we were saving it for a rainy day, and tomorrow will upset the poor.
Oh, George, do be careful.
So that's where I put them.
What are they?
Stars. Gingerbread stars. I hid ones from my nanny. I always knew I'd put them somewhere where no one would find them. The trouble was I couldn't find them either.
They're very bright.
Aren't they? Even after all this time.
Here, let me give you a hand.
I used to dream that when I grew up, I'd know everything there was to know about the stars. Funny, haven't thought about that in all these years.
It's good to look back sometimes.
Is it? I'm not so sure. A man with dreams was walking with giants to carve his niche in the abyss of time. Before the mortar of his zeal has a chance to congeal, the cup is dashed from his lips, the flame is snuffed to warning, he's sent back to wrath and ruin in his prime.
Well, life's a rumble, Governor. That's the truth.
Mary Poppins, from the minute she stepped in that door, things started happening to me. My world was calm, well-ordered, exemplary. Then came this person with chaos in her wake. And now my life's ambitions go with one fell blow. It's quite a bitter pill to take. That Poppins woman, she's responsible for all of this.
I know that very person. What's that thing she's always saying? A spoonful of sugar is all it takes. It changes bread and water into tea and cakes. A spoonful of sugar goes a long, long way. So have yourself a healthy helping every day.
A healthy helping of trouble, if you ask me.
Well, like you said, Governor, you've got to grind, grind, grind out that grindstone. Though childhood slips like sand through a sieve, and all too soon they've up and grown, and then they've flown. And it's too late for you to give just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, the medicine go down, the medicine go down. Well, good luck, Governor.
Good luck to you too, Bert. Yes.
Do you remember when we went to the bank?
Yes.
We were each given sixpence and told to spend them wisely.
That's excellent advice. That's exactly what you should do with them. What did you buy?
Nothing yet. We thought we'd give them to you.
I bet Mary Poppins put you up to this.
No, she hasn't said a word about it. We just know that we haven't been much help and things have been hard for you.
So we thought a little bit of extra cash might loosen things up.
It's a whole shilling.
Thank you.
Good night, Daddy. We love you, you know.
Jane, remember you asked me who the father of Melius was?
Yes?
It was Poseidon, king of the sea. Good night.
Daddy's really worried. Isn't he?
Yes, he is. But always remember that he loves you very much. And that's far more important than houses or jobs or anything else.
Are you going to the lake with him?
I wish he'd let me, but he won't. If only there was someone to speak up for him, to take his part, to show him what he's really like inside.
Why can't he do that for himself?
Because he's a man, and a very proud one.
Then you must go.
I'd like to go, but I'm afraid it just isn't possible.
Why?
Because I'm a woman.
Mary Poppins says anything is possible as long as we can only get out of our own way.
Do you really believe that, Mary Poppins?
Anything can happen if you let it. Sometimes things are difficult, but you can let it. Doesn't have to be so.
Changes can be made.
You can move a mountain if you use a larger spade.
Anything can happen, it's a marvel.
You can be a butterfly.
Stay larval.
Stretch your mind beyond fantastic. Dreams are made of strong elastic.
Take some sound advice and don't forget it.
Anything can happen if you let it.
I wonder.
Anything can happen if you let it. You won't know a challenge until you met it. No one does it for you. No one but yourself. Vacillating violence get back up on the shelf. Anything can happen, just imagine.
That should be my epitaph. I wear the badge in honor of this world's free thinkers.
Souls who see beyond their blinkers. Jelly isn't jelly till you set it. Anything can happen if you let it.
If you reach for the stars, all you get are the stars. But we found a whole new spin. If you reach for the heavens, you get the stars thrown
Feed the birds, sir. Only tuppence a bag.
I would take it as a great favor if you fed them fully.
Tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a
Mr. Banks is here. Clint Banks.
Well, thanks. You turned down a scheme that was bound to make millions, and we want to know why.
Then I'll tell you. I refused Miss Von Hustler because his scheme was hollow. It had no product, it had no substance, had no meaning outside the walls of a bank. Oh yes, he told me about assets and profits and growth, but there wasn't a word about people. I know that if a man puts any value on real life, then as far as they're concerned, he's a washout. But I'm afraid I do value a gentleman. In short, George Banks Esquire has rediscovered the human race. I apologize for ruining the bank, but I do not apologize for understanding that there are more important things in life than money.
Ruining the bank? Ruining the bank? Ruining the bank? My dear chap, what are you talking about? Haven't you heard? Von Hustler's scheme has ruined our rival. You've kept us having a nasty scandal since work began. We're not asking for your apologies, we're having ours.
Oh my word!
And another thing, you remember giving a loan to a fellow called Northbrook? Well, he's repaying it and opening 2 new factories. When the numbers you've negotiated, we're on set to make a fortune.
Oh my word!
Well, that's just it. We very much hope you might tell us just how you did it. Just give us the word. It'll be quite good with us.
Give you the word. Give you the word. I'll give you the word, all right? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Oh, thank you, sir.
It's not his fault. It's his nanny, Miss Andrew.
The holy cow! She told me everything I know!
Then now's your chance to forget it.
That's right. And if you want to fight about it, then you've come to the right woman.
That's okay, darling. I haven't lost to make any money. I've made the big fortune.
Really?
Gentlemen, madam, if you please, we still have some business to conduct. Will, Banks, George, in the way of recompense, we'd like to offer you senior manager with salary every day.
Exactly how much has he made for you?
Triple. Quadruple your present.
Close your mouth, George. We're not a codfish.
I accept. But from now on, you must know this. My family comes first.
Agreed?
Agreed. Underestimated you? How could you forgive me?
Help us.
It was selfish for me to keep you off the stage. I know you want to go back, and I don't mind if you do.
No, I loved it, but I found a role I much rather prefer, and it's going to keep me extremely busy for a very long time.
See it all.
once you've started living life, you just can't get enough. Anything can happen, it's official. You can choose the super or the superficial. Sally forth the way we're steering. Possible stars disappearing. Go on, chase your dreams, you won't regret it. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. If you let
Oh, Mary Poppins, that was best yet. Took you up to the heavens. Will we ever go back?
Yes, someday.
Will it be soon?
Oh no, not for a very long time. You can always keep an eye on the stars until you return. Yeah.
But it's yours.
So it is. Keep it if you like. It's a present.
Thank you.
Now run along in, it's getting cold.
I love you, Mary Poppins.
You're a fine boy, Michael Banks, and one day you'll be a fine man.
Oh, don't talk like that.
Like what?
All kind and gentle, nothing like yourself. Do be cross, Mary Poppins. Do be cross again.
Is that the place I get for the job I've taken?
That's better.
That's dainty, but
They're yours, Mary. I picked them for you. Tonight,
yes, but
bye, Mary.
goodbye, but look after it. With every job when it's complete, there is a sense of bittersweet. That moment when you know the task is done. Though in your heart you'd like to stay to help things on their way, you've always known they must return. They're practically perfect, and I hope it remains so.
Something's missing. The bag's gone.
Look, it's Mary Poppins' locket. The chain's broken.
Remember? I'll stay until the chain breaks.
It's a picture of the three of us. And there's a note, too.
What does it say?
Michael had the telescope, so this is for you.
She signed it too. From Mary Poppins with a good deal of love.
Mary Poppins? She's gone. Gone? How peculiar.
She'll be back. Now, what do you think of this?
It's the best I've ever seen.
Could we fly together?
Oh, Daddy.
Mary Poppins isn't coming back. She's gone forever. My dear, how could you possibly know such a thing? We don't need her, not anymore, and other families will. Isn't that right, Daddy?
They will.
I wonder if she's right, George, and we really could do without a nanny from now on. What do you think?
I think you'd better come dance with me. Sorry. So I'm Alex, I play Mr. Banks, and this is our final Mary Poppins show. Before we started the show today, we had a nice circle, and our director, actually, Miss Gordon, will you come out here, please? Miss Warren said some very nice words about our cast members, and this was a very emotional show for us. So I would like to congratulate Miss Warren and thank her so much on behalf of the cast. Thank you so much for doing this with us. We love you so much. We love you directing us. You're our favorite. Thank you so much.
Every single day. They are the kindest, most gentle, loving kids I have ever had the opportunity to work with. They're not just talented, they work really, really hard, and so it makes my job a whole, it doesn't really feel like a job half the time until we get to tech week and then I'm like a crazy lady. In 15 years of being involved in this program, I've never had a cast that has had no moments of drama. They care about each other, they willingly help each other, they're just amazing. But I can't do any of this without my team. And my team consists of many people. Debbie Fitting, I don't know where she is.
Over there.
Our music director. Many hats lady. She's our assistant. What's really special about our program is that alumni willingly come back. And I had the absolute honor of mentoring an alumni this year. Leo Diaz. Lady in this audience tonight who, when I was maybe 8, I don't remember, taught me how to read music. It changed my life. I learned how to read music in literally a broom closet. Harry Potter had a cupboard, but we had a broom closet, and I learned how to play the violin. And many of us on this stage can raise your hands and taught by Janet Beck, who's something. Everything that I do musically, rhythm, everything. And not only was she one of my most favorite teachers, I've been able to be in the classroom next to her for the last about 10 years. And I can go and always have a conversation with her, and she's always told me that it was okay to raise the bar. It's okay to do that, they can do it. Thank you. Thank you all very much. If you see her on the way out, please, she's retiring. So, we love you. Thank you very much.